What an epic round 1 that was, guys. Let's move on to round 2. So this time, all the civs have been reversed. So Team XS have got the Britons, Huns, Mayans and Sarah. And then on the flip side, we've got EternalQueens with Malay, Khmer, the Manaspa, Civ, and Celts. Let's see what happens. So, straight off the bat, looks like everybody is scouting the area. They're going to build a sizable force up. That was an epic game from round 1. Let's see what happens in round 2. So, as the game begins, there is a little bit of skirmishing going on. Everyone's getting a feel for each other. Let's see what happens and who pushes who and who pushes what. So it looks like they are building up. Team EternalQueens are at the back. But the first skirmish is going ahead. So we've got Malay and Khmer up against everybody else. Let's see what they decide to do over here. And it looks like they are keeping the elephants protected while the elephants are doing damage. And Sarah is here to clean everything up. It's looking good so far. Sarah are doing a good job. So Maya are just loitering around over here. So there's no real gains right now. But it looks like Huns are going for the gates. They're going for the gates. They're going to be setting those gates. The first gate has gone down at red. And it looks like player 3 took it, which was Huns. As we look over here, it looks like the gates are going down. And red's gate has gone down in HP massively. So while the skirmish goes on down here, there's a little bit of things going on in the background. Let's see who decides to go ahead and get the raise. And it looks like Maya might be going to go and clinch the raise over there. So as we are going on, it looks like red has raised. Nice. Malay has raised. Malay raised the blue's gate. And it looks like green is still setting raises. Let's see what he builds straight away. And it looks like he's building some sort of stable. So the question is, are Huns' gates going to fall? That's the $1 million question. And no, they didn't. They managed to save it. It looks like MightyBeko and Rogold are untouched right now. All the fighting has been happening up towards Linkin Park and Dusky. And down this end of the map. So the fighting is still going on. Red has got his stables up. The first few. And they're trying desperately to keep their gates protected. And it looks like Huns has done a good job on weakening the gates. That'll do an awesome job to set raises for his allies. So shout out to Beck on that one. And same again, he's doing the same sort of stuff. Just skirmishing. There's a lot of fighting going on over here, but it looks like Team XS is getting the upper hand right now. And Team EternalQueens have brought it back. So yeah, it's one of those guys where it could go either way again in one of those games. About halfway through the video on round 1, it could have gone either way. And it's about halfway now too, nearly. And it still could go either way. Let's keep this rolling and let's see what happens. It looks like Linkin Park has got his stable set up as well. He's building his way through. As long as he pumps out units, he should be okay. The skirmish has moved more towards MightyBeko and Rogold down here on this side of the map. And Maya should really be focusing on the raise right now. But he is really struggling. But Sarah and Mayans, Camp and Javi have got a good combination going off right now. It looks like Camp is going for the raise. I think he'll get it this time. Maybe he'll get 1. Maybe he'll get 2. And it looks like Team XS have raised. The Britons have raised. And so has Sarah. Nice. So he's going to be making his archery ranges up there. We've got stables over here. There is so much going on, ladies and gentlemen. We are trying our best to capture all the action. It looks like the Celts are busy fighting down here, and I reckon they will win the skirmish. with a little bit of backup from MightyBeko. He's coming too. There's been no fighting going on down here. Their gates are relatively clean, other than the dust that's setting on them. And red has lost all his gates, and yellow has also lost one. Interesting. So we're going to go through the raises right now. It's gone a bit quiet. So it looks like Vangelis has got a raise. So has Javi. And so has... Celts hasn't got a raise yet. Purple hasn't got a raise yet. Yellow hasn't got a raise yet. It's just red. So it looks like blue and teal from Team XS have got the raises. And it looks like the fight is moving down towards the Celts. And should keep your gates locked at all times, because this is what happens. The troops get into the gate and they will be taking down this gate here. That's been set. So Sarah only need one more, to be fair. The fighting is still going on down here too. But Vangelis has managed to defend Beck. So now all they need to do is back off and push back into that and get that raise. And yes, I mean, in round one, it was Malay that was carrying the game. And it looks like Malay are building up right now. So Linkin Park, it's your turn to shine. Let's see what happens here. So it looks like MightyBeko has raised. Awesome. He needs to get his villagers moving as soon as, though, because as the time goes on, as the game goes, there we go. He's building. So we've got the Rangers down here. Blue's building up his Rangers too. Looks like they're going to be getting a lot of crossbowmen and arbalests out. Red has built up a sizable force. Will it be enough to take these guys on? We shall see. So we've got some Castle Ages, some advances. We've got Camp in Castle Age. We've got Vangelis in Castle Age. And obviously Linkin Park is also in Castle Age because of the very low kill count from Malay. So they'll be pumping out units. And as you can tell, Vangelis has already started making units, the most basic archers in the game. But as he starts upgrading, they will turn into crossbowmen for free. Massive skirmish going on over here. It looks like while we were watching the fights up here, Camp has also raised. We'll quickly look down here. He's making his stables. I reckon there will be camels being pumped out very, very shortly. What's going to happen with this fight? I reckon Team XS is going to take this fight to them. Team XS have won the skirmish, I think, here. A little bit of skirmishing going on up there, but nothing too great. So, heavy camels are coming out right now. Or camel riders, should I say. I think Imperial Age, if Team XS can get to Imperial Age before EternalQueens, they potentially are going to win this. I think it's not far off being decided who's going to win this, to be fair. So it looks like Huns are trying to raise. Now's their chance to shine. I'm very surprised Rogue Old has not managed to raise yet. That was very interesting. There's a bit of repair work going on with MightyBeko. And Dusky doesn't have any villagers just yet. On the flip side, Blue is turning into a monster. Vangelis is turning into a monster. Massively. And yes, the camel riders are coming out from camp. And Javi is not quite Castle Age yet, so he can't do anything. Well, this skirmish here will decide who's going to win this game, I think. And get the map controlled with the units. So, Beck has reached Castle Age as Huns. So Mayans are just scouting around as well, seeing what's going on. Player 8 has finally raised. Celts has raised. And because he's already Castle Age, he'll be able to start pumping out units as well. If he does go for the Knights, however, Sarah Camp will counter him. So let's see what they decide to do. And it looks like Camp has reached Imperial Age. And so has Vangelis. So all you're going to see, guys, is 250 units each from these guys right now on the map. And it looks like Team XS are winning. They've pushed them back heavily. Player 8 has started to build stables, but was it enough time to get the buildings up and get a pushback? I don't think it is, if I'm being completely honest. I feel like Team XS has controlled the map here. These are really fast-paced games, guys. There's so much going on. Even as a shoutcaster, I'm struggling to get all the crucial moments right now. But Red has... Linkin Park has been controlled. So has Dusky. And yes, Camp is just pouring into Rogue Old right now. There is a bit of a conversation going on in the game right now. And Linkin Park is doing the honourable thing. It was best of 3. And it looks like Team XS has taken round 1 and round 2 win. However, Linkin Park is saying let's do the round 3. So we shall go and check that out. Go and check it out on the link above. It's going to be up there somewhere. Linkin Park has resigned. And that MightyBeko has resigned. Everybody else has also resigned too. So that is a win for Team XS. Round 2, Team XS, you are the winners.